Welcome to Spelled Milk, and this is Beekeeping for Mummies. So my husband has a few days off, and we built, since his queen rearing boxes are not really working for me. We built something that's a box that has 4 departments in it, and each department is supposed to create their own queen. It has 4 entrances or exits, and 4 little departments or chambers in it where you have only 2 frames in it. 1 food frame and 1 brood frame. So we hope it works. I read about it, I heard about it, I saw it in different videos, and now I hope it works out. So we were working the whole day in the heat with the bees, like always. You know, when you're a beekeeper, you're not working when it's cold and when it's nice outside, so you're working when it's hot outside. And then you look like this, you're sweaty and, you know, from the head on your head all the time. It doesn't all look so nice, but we made it, and it looks pretty okay, I think. So we have, on this side, we marked it. They have different symbols and different colors on it, so that they hopefully easier find their entry. And we drilled 2 holes in it so that they can get in and out. On this side, there's a lot more going on, and we also have some symbols on this side. So they're all trying to figure out now where they are and hopefully find back. No, it's empty.
So that one also didn't work out in the end?
No, they all flew to somewhere else.
Okay, so we'll just have to take it back, and hopefully the new thing will work out better then.
There's 1 bee in it, that's all.
1 bee. Ouch. That's terrible. Well, we know for next time. We'll try the other 2 and maybe we have better luck with them, but at least we have the new thing to try now.
I poked this one here. You see, this one is an old, you saw it, there was one old bee.
Okay.
Worn out bee. They get black and they don't have fur. They look black because they lose their furry butt, the hair on their furry butt. And then they look black, and those are the worn out bees.
Okay. So we've got 2 of these old queen rearing boxes that we're going to give one last try. Okay. You really think we'll have any luck with them?
No.
Okay.
So I know how these little queen rearing boxes are supposed to work, you know? You already have some queen cells, and then you put the queen cells in it, or 2 or 3 or however many. And then you put a scoop full of bees in it. I know how you do that, and I know how to do it. I just don't want to use it for this way. I want to use it for having, you know, rearing queens, having queens to start a nuke or something disappears, dies, you know, and then put a queen in it instead of having the hive to wait 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks till they have a laying queen. 5 weeks. So I know how to do that. It's not that I don't know it. I just want to use it different. I usually take some eggs that I have somewhere in the hive because they build it under a frame or on the lid or on the plastic, and then I do it in there. It worked before, but last year and this year didn't work one time. So I don't know why. It's my last trial now. These boxes are quite expensive, to be honest, and not really worth it for me. So that's why we built this one now. It has 4 departments with 2 frames, and it's just, I do these 2 frame nukes, a 1 frame nuke, 1 frame of brood, 1 frame of food, so 2 frames. And by the end of the year you have a complete hive, and then next year you have a hive you can harvest honey with and start other nukes with. But you can do them way faster when you already have queens that you can just take out somewhere and pop it in there, right? So that's what this queen rearing hive is from. We already we built it together. I had the plan in my head, and my husband built it together. We already had a super, so I just took a super, and then we took some sleds and made a bottom for it with a screen bottom, and then just a few sleds to do the lid, and inside a few boards. And we hope it works that way. Maybe we need to adjust it. Maybe it needs a wooden lids. Right now I have a really hard plastic foil in it. I don't know. We have to see. It's, beekeeping is trial and error. Trial, and it works or it doesn't work. And that's how you get smart. You read books and you do the courses and you watch the videos and you get the magazines and everything. But it's still trial and error. Just as simple as that. And it's also part of the fun of it. It would be, if everything would work all the time, 100% every time you do something, it would be great. You would be a really big beekeeper really soon. But for me, it's part of the part of what it makes it interesting. The building, the trying, the inventing, all that. That's part of what makes it interesting for me. You always see kids in the background, and you always hear a dog in the background. That's just part of spilled milk. We're a family channel, and the family is running around in the background. And sometimes the kids are crying, and the dog is barking, and the kid is running away, and my husband has to chase it. And then I forgot, did I check this hive, or is there enough food in it or not? And I have to go over again. But yeah, that's how it is. So now it's 5:45. We started somewhere in the morning to do all that. Let me see. From the elastics, I already have markings. My hair is wet and sweaty. I'm dirty. I'm stinky. But we are done with our work. Now, while we just did the last video, the dog barfed into the car. Nice surprise. I think now we are ready to go home, get a shower, and sleep, eat and sleep, and that's it then for this week. Okay, so see you next time at Beekeeping for Mummies.
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon under Spilled Milk Family. Links in the video description.
Whatever happens,
praise the Lord.
And don't cry over spilled milk.